Good morning children, hope you all are fine. This is grade 3 science class. Today we are going to do the next subtopic from block 19, force. So what is the next subtopic? S3, gravitational force. So we have learned what is force and the effects of force and about magnetic force. Now today we are going to learn about gravitational force. So before we go into the topic, I have a small story for you children. So there was a famous scientist, Sir Isaac Newton. He was lying under a tree, an apple tree. So after some time, the apple had fallen down. So he was thinking by looking at that apple, why it has fallen down and why not it is going upside. So he had a big doubt. Then after few days, after the research on it, then he came to find out that the earth has some force on it which is pulling towards it all the things. So the earth which is showing some of the force and pulling all the things towards itself. So that force is nothing but the gravitational force. So due to the gravitational force we are able to stand on the earth. So in this way that Sir Isaac Newton have found that there is a force called gravitational force on the earth's surface which pulls the things towards it. Due to that force we are able to walk, we are able to stand on the earth's surface. So let us observe by an activity. So what is this children? Yes, this is a chalk. Now I am going to raise it upwards. Is it going upward or coming down? So what is pulling towards the ground level? The force, the gravitational force is pulling towards the things to the ground level. It is not, when we are raising upward, it is not going upward. It is just coming down. It is falling down. So who is pulling here? The force on the earth is pulling all the objects towards itself. For example, I will take one more example here. See here, this is on a duster. So if I raise this object also, it is also not going upward, it is also falling down. So that means we can say that all the things will get pulled by the earth's surface by a force called gravitational force. So due to that force, all the objects will get pulled towards the earth's surface. So whatever the things we are raising upwards, it comes to the earth's surface due to the force called gravitational force. So you can try with any of the examples. You can try with a stone, you can try any of the objects. So I am going to give you an activity here. So what you are going to do? You are going to make a paper ball and you are going to take one soft ball. So you are going to identify how the objects, what are the effects of the gravitational force. So at the same time you are going to drop this paper ball and the soft ball upwards. So what happens? Which one will reach to the ground level faster? The paper ball or the soft ball? You may think that the soft ball, the paper ball which is lighter will get pulled by the earth's surface easier. No, the soft ball which is heavier will get pulled by the earth's surface very fastly. Because the more the weight, the heavier the object, the gravitational force will be more on the object. Whereas the paper ball, it is lighter. So it cannot be pulled faster than the soft ball. So the heavier the object, the gravitational force will be more on the object. So it is get pulled easily and faster towards the earth's surface. So in this way you are going to do the activity and practically you are going to know how it gets, what are the effects of the gravitational force children. So for example, I am showing, this is very lighter one. This is heavier than the duster. The chalk will be heavier than the duster. So here, if you are dropping both down at the same time, which one will reach faster? The heavier one will reach faster because the force on the heavier object will be more, whereas the gravitational force is less on the lighter objects. So by this activity, you are going to conclude that the heavier the object, the gravitational force will be more on the object to get pulled towards the Earth's surface. So by this we can conclude that the gravitational force will only pulls. We have learned that force is a push or pull, but the gravitational force will always show the properties of pulling towards itself. The gravitational force will be only existing the property of pulling towards all the things. So here, whereas force which shows either push or a pull, whereas gravitational force which pulls the things, only pulling the things towards itself. So here, after doing the activity, you are going to write on your plain side of your classwork. So what you have observed? What you have observed? The lighter paper ball, the earth pulls things towards it due to the gravitational force. The more the heavier the object, the gravitational force will be more on the heavier object and it reaches the ground level fastly or faster. We have learned that earth has gravitational force. So it can pull all the things towards itself. Then why does not it pull the moon towards itself and hit to it? Earth is showing gravitational force to pull all the things towards itself. So why can't it hit the moon? Why can't it pull the moon towards itself? Because the moon also has a force called gravitational force, but less than the earth. The moon also has gravitational force, but it is less than the earth. So because of that force, it is lying at same distance from the earth's surface. It is not getting hit to the earth's surface. Earth is showing force on the moon to pull towards it, but the moon also has gravitational force which is lying at some of the distance towards it is not pulling towards, it is not getting attracted towards the earth's surface. It is lying at same distance from the earth's surface because of the gravitational force on the moon. So the gravitational force cannot exhibit on the objects which shows the gravitational force. So it only pulls the things which doesn't show the gravitational force. Okay children? Now let us read from the reader. Now children, open your reader, page number 119. Gravitational force. When we throw a ball up, it always comes back to the ground. The earth pulls things towards itself. This force of the earth that pulls things towards itself is known as gravitational force. When we throw a ball up, it always comes back to the ground. The earth pulls the things towards itself. So this force of the earth that pulls the things towards itself is known as gravitational force. Underline gravitational force. See, did you know? Gravitational force is an example of pull. It will never push things away from the earth. It only shows the properties of pulling. It never shows the properties of pushing the things away from the earth. So on that way we are able to stand on the earth. If the earth shows the properties of pushing, so we would not be able to stand on the earth's surface. We would be always floating on the earth's surface. So gravitational pull of the earth. We can stand and walk on the ground because of this gravitational force of the earth. If there was no gravitational force, we would be floating in air. The more the weight of an object, the more is the gravitational force. So we can stand and walk on the ground because of this gravitational force of the earth. If there was no gravitational force, we would be floating in air. And we have learned that the more weight of an object, the more is the gravitational force. Read the lesson, children, and you can try to draw the figure of it. Now see the practice questions. See the practice questions. Today you are going to complete 5th and 6th. What is the effect of gravitational force on an object? What is the effect of gravitational force, children? So the gravitational force pulls the things towards the ground. You can write, the force of the earth that pulls the things towards itself is known as gravitational force. Or when we throw a ball, it always comes back to the ground. The gravitational force pulls the things towards itself. Now see the next question. 6th one, how is gravitational force different from magnetic force? So how the gravitational force different from magnetic force? Gravitational force, it exists on all the things. It tries to pull all the things towards itself. But magnetic force can be exhibited only on the things which are made of iron. Whereas gravitational force, it shows the properties of pulling on all the things. Whereas magnetic force, it shows the property to attract the things, only the things which are made of iron. So in this way, complete the 5th and 6th answer. Now take out your workbooks, children. Open your workbook, page number 17. Gravitational force. Write today's date here. Draw a ball falling on ground, show the gravitational force. So in the reader you are having the picture, you can draw that or you can draw your own picture. Draw a ball falling on the ground and show the gravitational force. Here you can show that the ball falls towards the ground. Both these balls are thrown up. Which ball will fall down faster and why? So we have learned the paper ball and the rubber ball. So you are going to do this activity and you are going to write the paper ball and rubber ball. So ball B will fall faster because it is big and heavy. So we have learned that the heavier the object, more the gravitational force. So the rubber ball is heavier, so it falls towards the ground faster. And what will be the effect of gravitational force on this person? So the gravitational force of the earth will pull the person down. So due to the gravitational force, the person will come down. So complete the worksheet, children, and you can use the colors also to draw the picture. Color it neatly. Even you can draw the picture in your classwork also.